Crypto fans, are you ready for this? Get ready for a monumental shift in the market, because we are on the verge of something absolutely huge. We're talking about 9 exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, expected to launch in just the next 10 days. And leading this charge is none other than financial giant Franklin Templeton. This isn't just another ripple in the pond. This is a tidal wave of institutional money about to flood into the crypto space. And one digital asset in particular is at the center of it all, XRP. Now, let's break down what's happening. The next week is set to be a whirlwind of activity, with Franklin Templeton at the forefront, signaling a major rollout. But the even bigger headline, the one that should have every XRP holder on the edge of their seat, is this: XRP is entering a landmark adoption phase. We're looking at a staggering 7 ETFs specifically for XRP projected to launch by November 26, 2025. This isn't a drill. This is the moment we've been talking about, the bridge between traditional finance and the future of digital currency. Think about what this means. ETFs are the key that unlocks the door for mainstream investors, your average person, your retirement fund manager. The big institutional players, they don't typically buy crypto directly from exchanges. It's too complex, there are custody issues, and it's just not their world. But ETFs, that's their language. They can buy an ETF through their regular brokerage account, just like they would a stock in Apple or Tesla. When a spot XRP ETF gets the green light, it's like opening the floodgates for billions, potentially trillions, of dollars to flow directly into XRP. This isn't just about a price pump. It's about legitimacy, accessibility, and mass adoption on a scale we've never seen before. So, who are the big players lining up? We have names like Grayscale, the OG of crypto investment trusts, who are reportedly converting their XRP trusts into a spot ETF. We have BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, who has already filed for a Bitcoin ETF and has listed an XRP trust on the Delaware Corporate Registry, a classic move before an official ETF filing. Then there's Franklin Templeton, a legacy institution with over $1 trillion in assets, openly praising the technology behind chains like Solana, and by extension, recognizing the value of efficient, fast, and low-cost settlement layers like the one XRP provides. The timeline is accelerating. Legal clarity is emerging. For years, the main obstacle for an XRP ETF in the United States has been the SEC lawsuit. But with recent court rulings declaring that XRP itself is not a security, the path is clearer than ever. The legal fog is lifting, and these financial giants are not waiting around. They see the writing on the wall. They understand that for a global financial system to be tokenized, which is the direction we reheaded, you need a neutral, efficient bridge asset. And what asset was purpose-built for exactly that? XRP. Let's dig deeper into the significance of November 26, 2025. While this date is a projection, it's based on the typical timelines for ETF approvals and the current momentum we are seeing. The process involves filing with the SEC, a comment period, and then a series of decision deadlines. The fact that we have a potential cluster of 7 XRP ETFs in the pipeline suggests a coordinated belief among these institutions that approval is not a matter of if, but when. They are all racing to be the first to market, to capture that initial wave of investment. Why is Franklin Templeton's involvement so crucial? Because they aren't just a crypto-native company. They are old money. They are a pillar of the traditional financial world. When a company like Franklin Templeton not only enters the crypto space, but leads a charge like this, it sends a powerful message to the rest of Wall Street. This is real. This is serious. And you are going to get left behind if you don't pay attention. Their moves give other, more conservative funds the confidence to follow suit. It's a domino effect, and the first domino is about to tip over. Let's consider the broader context. We've seen what the launch of Bitcoin ETFs did for Bitcoin's price and market perception. It propelled it to new all-time highs and solidified its status as a legitimate asset class. Now, imagine that same effect, but for an asset with a much smaller market cap and a specific, powerful utility in cross-border payments and finance. The potential for explosive growth is immense. XRP isn't just digital gold. It's a utility token designed for speed and efficiency. It solves a real-world problem: the slow, expensive, and outdated system of international money transfers. The technology is ready. The legal clarity is arriving. And now, the institutional vehicles for investment are being built and prepared for launch. The convergence of these three factors creates a perfect storm for XRP. We are moving from a phase of speculation and community belief to a phase of real, large-scale financial integration. The launch of these ETFs represents the final piece of the puzzle, connecting XRP's utility directly to the vast pools of capital in the traditional financial system. So what should you be doing right now? First, educate yourself. Understand what an ETF is and why it's so significant. Don't just listen to hype. Look at the filings, follow the news from the SEC, and watch what these major financial institutions are doing. Not just what they're saying. The information is out there. Second, manage your expectations and your risk. While the potential is enormous, markets are always unpredictable. Never invest more than you are willing to lose, and always do your own research. This isn't financial advice, but a call to be prepared and informed for what could be one of the most transformative periods in crypto history. The next 10 days could give us a sneak peek of what's to come, with Franklin Templeton kicking things off. But the bigger picture, the road to late 2025, is where the main event is scheduled. 7 XRP ETFs. Think about that. Not one, but 7 different on-ramps for institutional capital to pour into the ecosystem. This is a coordinated vote of confidence from the smartest money in the world. They're not gambling. They're making a strategic investment into the future of finance. This is the adoption phase we've all been waiting for. It's the moment where XRP's utility meets Wall Street's capital. The implications are staggering, not just for the price of XRP, but for the entire landscape of digital assets. Get ready, stay informed, and watch this space closely. The next chapter is about to be written. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you found this information valuable, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our updates as this incredible story unfolds. We'll be tracking every filing, every announcement, and every launch right here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you ready for the ETF era? We'll see you in the next video.